Hey guys, Oblivion here, coming at you with the deck profile on my Supreme Arcanite Magician deck. I've gotten a lot of requests to make this deck. This is my spin on it. I actually took the skeleton from Pink Reapers. That's where I first actually saw the deck, and I actually took his skeleton and then I just molded it into what I like. And this is what I came up with. It's a really good build, honestly. I always get Supreme Arcanite Magician at least. I get it out every game, but most of the games I get it out at least 2 times with Miracle Synchro Fusion, or I get a board with Supreme Arcanite Magician and Ultimate Axon Kicker, which is that's a force to be reckoned with. And honestly, guys, this is a pretty fun deck. It's pretty fun. It could actually be competitive if you guys really put your time and dedication to it. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much I could say about the deck. It's pretty straightforward in my opinion, but there's a lot of outs to it. I like that you could either sink into Black Armor Master, because I am running the Gale because it's a great tuner, or the Arcanite Magician, or the Black Rose, or the Psychic Life Transfer, so you can make Ultimate Axon Kicker live. And I mean it's Supreme Arcanite Magician Turbo. I guess that's what I should call it, Supreme Turbo or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, guys. Without further ado, let's just get started with the deck profile, and I'll be reading everything later on during the deck profile, and I'll be showing you guys the combos and everything like I always do. So, 2 Breaker the Magical Warrior. I was running this at 3, but honestly, I took one out for an effect veiler because I realized that Lila was just not really cutting it for me for the light targets. I kept on drawing into Chaos Sorcerer and BLS, and they were actually dead. So I didn't want that, so I just put down Breaker to 2. I put Lila to 3 because Lila is Lila. It's a light. She moves back row. Either she moves Bottomless, Warning, or if they're not gonna do anything, then just pop a card. You know. 2 Effect Veiler. These are basically the light monsters right here. I actually wanted to fit in a Thunder King, but I don't know. I mean, Thunder King is not a spellcaster. That's really why, but it's a great light target still. Effect Veiler, because it's a spellcaster. It's a level 1. I mean, there's really nothing I could really say about it. Effect Veiler, Defect Veiler. Or, yeah, as well as you could use this with Supreme, sorry about that, guys, Miracle Synchro Fusion. 1 Gale for the level 3 tuner. He's a great tuner. Allows Armor Master plays, and if you don't want to go into Armor Master, you can go into something else. 3 Birdman for a level 3 tuner. He's a really great card. Bounces back your already used, like, Lila, or what I like to do is I like to go... if I have Birdman in hand, a Gravekeeper Spy, which I'm running 3 of. If I set Gravekeeper Spy, you know, they flip it, attack into it, or I flip it, I special summon another Gravekeeper Spy. I bounce back the Gravekeeper Spy for Birdman's effect, special summon Birdman, sync for a level 7, which would usually be Arcanite Magician, and then set the Gravekeeper Spy for next turn, so I could special summon it again, and either go for another level 7 or go into a rank 4, which I just realized that I'm not running any rank 4s. But you guys can also extra deck however you guys want, honestly. But yeah, that's a pretty basic combo. Trag, since Trag allows level manipulation and stuff like that, so really great card. 1 BLS, because it's a Chaos build. 1 Chaos Sorcerer, Chaos build. Gores, because you're not running any back row. And I'm only running 3 Psychic Commanders. I'm not running Krebons or anything else, but I'm running 3 Psychic Commanders because I'm running 3 Emergency Teleport. I'm running the Psychic Commander because it's a great level 3 tuner, honestly. I'm also running 3 Miracle Synchro Fusion because it's a Supreme Arcanite Turbo build. So you want that card out on your field as fast as possible. So Miracle Synchro Fusion, pretty awesome, pretty great, blah blah. 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Allure of Darkness. Not running Mind Control here because I don't know why I'm not running Mind Control. Honestly, there's no space for it in my opinion, but I don't like Mind Control, really. 3 MST because I really hate back row. As you guys could already see, you're running a lot of back row hate. 3 MSTs, 3 Lilas, and 2 Breakers. So, plus the Arcanite Magician because I usually pop back row. 3 Wonder Wand for draw power. If worst comes to worst, you could a spy that you're not gonna use anymore. You could always put it for a spy and tribute it off, draw 2 cards, or like Veiler or some shit. And 2 Spellgrasp power. Place 1 spell counter on a face-up card that you could place a spell counter on, then add 1 spell counter grasp from your deck to your hand. You can only activate 1 spell power grasp per turn. So, not bad. I actually took such, like, people were like, oh, why don't you put Spellbook of Power in here? I mean, I was thinking about it, but I don't know. I don't like Spellbook of Power because, I mean, yeah, it's Spellbook of Power, but then I feel like you'd have to run secrets and whatever, and it's just a hassle. I really don't like it. I have Spellbook of Power, Spell Power Grasp. I don't know why I keep on saying that shit. Mostly, you know, like for a breaker, and I don't have my Arcanite Magician, but I usually have it for Arcanite. You know, it could go up to 3,400, or I love comboing it with Supreme Arcanite Magician because that's just crazy. Anyways, for the extra deck, and I think I should say a couple of words about the extra deck. You guys could alter the extra deck however you guys want. Honestly, I really want to add a rank 4, like a Maestro or a Cowboy or some shit like that, but as you guys can see, the extra deck is a little bit tight on space. And if you guys want, you could even cut 1 Supreme Arcanite Magician. You could deal with 2. I mean, honestly, I've never gone 3 Supreme Arcanite Magician in a game, but I've gone 2. Supreme Arcanite Magician, I'm rank 3 of. He requires 1 spell type synchro monster and 1 spellcaster type monster. So Arcanite Magician and like an effect veiler will usually be the most simple ones, or a Gravekeeper Spy or whatever. His effect is this card can only be special summoned by fusion summoning from the extra deck. When this card is fusion summoned, place 2 spell counters on it. This card gains 1,000 attack for each spell counter on it. Once per turn, you can remove 1 spell counter from your side of the field to activate one of these effects. Select 1 card on the field, destroy it, or draw 1 card. And he comes out at 3,400. And if you use a counter, he becomes 2,400, which is really not that bad. He's a 28 defense, so he's a pretty big wall, just like Herald of Perfection. Plus, I am running Spell Grasp, so he could be bounced back to 4,400. Yeah, so that's what I really like to do with Supreme Arcanite Magician. 1 ultimate Axon Kicker, because you can make life psychic transfer and you are running psychic type monsters, so why not? You know, he's a pretty great card all around. This card can only be special summoned from the extra deck, whatever, blah blah. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects. During battle between this attacking monster and the defense position monster, inflict piercing damage, and when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, send it to the graveyard and gain life points. So it's really good. For the synchros, I'm running 1 Allied Justice Catastor, 1 Magical Android, 1 Blackwing Armor Master, 3 Arcanite Magician. I really would not cut this down to 2. I would cut this down to 2, but not this, because he's honestly a really great card all around. 1 Black Rose Dragon, 1 Psychic Life Transfer to make my Axon Kicker live, 1 Stardust, and 1 Thought Ruler Archfiend. And for the 1 XYZ, I chose to run a Zen mains because I usually open up with the Commander and an E-Tele, so if worst comes to worst, if shit starts to hit the fan, I could always XYZ with them. So, I mean, yeah. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the deck. Please, guys, leave in the comment section below what you guys would change, or if you guys have any questions about any cards that I chose to run, just leave them down in the comment section below. And if you guys want to see more, just like, rate, comment, and subscribe. And this has been Oblivion, guys. Catch you guys later. Pieces.